Hi, I'm Dr. Gaby Cora, and welcome to my show, Dr. Gaby's Take, Make Life Interesting.
So, Victor, at the time, you were working, and now all of a sudden, she's in the hospital. You have 3 kids, you have a job, you have finances, you have bills to pay. What happened?
I just stopped working. I didn't work anymore, monetarily speaking. But I don't think I've ever worked harder in my life, because it was, anything from changing her diapers to learning how to give her shots. And but I gave up everything. It's tied into what I just said before about, my kids asking me, did you do everything you could? And we learned to survive on solar energy. We had a lot of help and support from friends, family, people. We had been volunteering for the American Cancer Society 5 years before she got sick. So we had without knowing it, we had developed our own support system without knowing it. All those people
We're there.
they were there. I'm one of the founding members of the Rotary Club of Doral, and all the the people I met there. They were just all incredibly supportive.
Healthcare bills in this country can be atrocious. How did you deal with that?
Well, what initially looked like a tragedy, because the company I was working at had closed about 3 months before. So at the time, my health insurance was going from like $380 a month to like $2,000. And I said, I don't even know what's really going to be happening the next month. I was involved in real estate and financial services, and I said, I'm not going to pay. I think it was like close to $2,100 a month. I don't even have the other consistent cash flow coming in right now. Just let it be. And because of all this, actually, she qualified for Medicaid, and which ended up being a blessing in disguise, because Blue Cross and Blue Shield, I would have had to pay 20% of all this stuff. And her bills are like $1 million. They're like up north of 3. She was hospitalized in total for about 5 months, 4.5 months. She still gets her Herceptin, her Rydia, brain surgery back in July. Just the hyperbaric medicine alone, just all the things she's been through, it's hundreds of thousands of dollars. And then, so I really don't know. I mean, initially I thought, I was like, oh my God, I'm without insurance, and it ended up being the biggest blessing in disguise. Because the year prior to her being sick had been bad for me financially, because real estate and everything is starting to go downhill.
You were able to...
Yeah, we didn't have it. We weren't showing savings. We weren't showing big income over the last 6 months, But today, if a person is without a job, but does have some money left, let's say he has $100,000 in the bank, and a day and a half in ICU, that's it. You're gone. $100,000 is down the drain, and they're put in a position in which, oh no, you don't qualify for Medicaid because you have no. I don't have the $100,000 anymore.
Exactly.
I just gave it to you, the hospital. So that part is pretty messed up. Obviously, we were lucky. We were blessed. These things work themselves out some way in the most ridiculous or ways, whatever. I really don't know how to describe it.